Three, two, one. Lifeguard. On the beach, lifeguards. On the beach, lifeguards. On the beach, watch out for that squid. Hello, welcome back to Nefarious Reels. I am Citizens Task Force member Cole.
And I am the kid that gets fucking shot.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm dead.
Calling from the dead, I see.
I fucking died and I came back for this discussion.
Based.
How dare you remind me of a better beach movie?
Alright, so should we just not beach around and just get into it?
Don't bush around the beach. That was a good pun. I did appreciate it. I didn't laugh, but I did appreciate it. We gotta tell the people what this is first.
You appreciate the attempt.
I know it was a good pun. I liked it.
All right. But yes, we are Nefarious Reels. We talk about bad movies, and we watched some movies. By definition, they are movies. So let's just hop on into it and talk about Babe Watch, not Baywatch.
Babe Watch, the forbidden parody.
The forbidden parody, yes. That's the subtitle, and it's supposed to be basically a parody of Baywatch, obviously, because the whole premise is about some people going to lifeguard school to become lifeguards, and you got some people there, and they're all, I guess you could say, interesting in their own ways. You have, like, the narcissistic model, you have dumb farm boy, you got stoner sounding California surfer dude, these two girls that are best friends, and then some other guy who's kind of a chud. And a lot of, like, stuff happens, but there's not a lot of plot to this movie. So what did you think about this?
Well, this is technically my second time watching this. I probably watched this about a month ago, and Cole didn't check up to see if I watched it recently. That's fine. I liked it a lot less on a rewatch.
That's a whoopsie daisy on my end.
Yep, this one's going on your permanent record, bucko. Right there with recommending fucking, I don't know, not cool. But yes,
I mean, I've done a couple of those. Not cool, F the prom. Okay, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, but I've seen it before. It's a lot less funny the second time. Well, I mean, it wasn't really that funny the first time. I think I just gave it the 2 because I thought the ending was a little funny. But now that I've rewatched it, it's not nearly as funny. It feels like a kind of like with Cruel Intentions 2, you know, where it's just like it was supposed to be a show, didn't get picked up, and so they broke it apart into like a movie. It kind of felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like it was supposed to be a porn parody, but they edited out all the porn.
But they made it like episodic, it seemed. And then, you know, you get like, I don't know, let's see, like 6 episodes, maybe like 20 minutes each, and then this is what this is. Or wait, no, like 4 or 5 episodes of like a mini series or something, and this is what this was, with some very porn level acting.
I mean, what is there to like talk about with this movie, man?
I literally was thinking that myself when watching this, and I was just like, oh my god. I mean, you know, I write notes, and like I barely wrote much on this.
It's
I
basically
write, like,
them going skank, slut, lifeguard, boys, kissing, hot dog. No, sorry, corn dog. My apologies.
Bikini shop.
Bikini. A whole time I was thinking, God,
Yep.
I could be watching Beach Babes from Beyond, or Beach Babe from Beyond 2, or like any other David Ducado film right now.
Or just like even the Baywatch remake.
I feel so bad. I don't
know. That could be.
I wish where you recommended Baywatch, I had I wish I had a stroke of genius of recommending like the 2016 Baywatch remake or whenever that came out. Like I didn't think of it until like days later, and I felt like really upset. It was like that would have been so comedically genius.
It would have It would have been. Ugh.
An
Well,
interesting thing about Babe Watch is that it's directed by the same guy who made Hobgoblins.
and that is on my list still.
I technically watched it. I
I
put
was
it
meaning to
on,
recommend that at some point,
but I passed out. I
never
was
got around to it
too
yet.
exhausted to watch the movie. I fell asleep, and I woke up at the end. So it was like, whoops.
Whoopsies.
Fun fact: I own Babe Watch on Blu-ray.
Is this like a Vinegar Syndrome?
Yeah, it is. So basically,
Blu-ray?
Vinegar Syndrome. They every April Fools they release like they are like, oh,
Oh my.
buy our super special thing. Like one year they were like, buy our invisible slipcover. It's a slipcover you can't see that you can put on your Blu-ray. And I got that, and then I got a slipcover for the Invisible Girl, like the Invisible Maniac, which became incredibly expensive because not a lot of people bought it. There was another one for Fatal Game.
Huh.
Then they did a special draw on cover. And then they did a couple movies too.
Okay.
And the April Fools for this one was a Vinegar Syndrome Frisbee, which I think I talked about back when they did it. I was like, ooh, maybe they're going to do a Hard Ticket to Hawaii 4K release if I order this expensive Frisbee. And it wasn't, unfortunately. It was a 2-pack, a Blu-ray 2-pack of Babe Watch and Good Girls Don't Dance, I think what it is. I fucking put it on the shelf, but I think it's called like Good Girls Don't Cry or Good Girls Don't Dance or something like that. Both of them directed by the guy who directed
Okay.
Hobgoblins. So kind of a bummer, but they did deliver the Frisbee with it too. And the Frisbee, as
At
a
least
Frisbee,
we got
it
the
worked very
Frisbee,
well.
That's what matters.
I like the Frisbee more
Good.
than I like the Babe Watch.
I mean, you can never go wrong with a Frisbee.
Yeah, I
In
tossed
any
it around.
capacity.
Yeah, when my dad visited on like Thanksgiving, I tossed the Frisbee around with him. It was pretty fun. It was a very good time.
Heck,
Like I said,
yeah.
better than Babe Watch.
But I'm assuming you didn't have any like razor blades on the Frisbee.
No, but the casket got all cut up from crashing onto the road because I missed a couple times. So it kind of feels like razor blades if you rub your hand up against it. It's basically like a similar experience, but without the death.
Yeah, but without like the attempted assassination of somebody
Yeah.
on a beach.
Think about all the beach movies we could have been watching instead of Babe Watch. Hard Ticket to Hawaii,
Ticket to Hawaii.
Beach Base from Beyond, Beach Base from 2, like I've already said earlier.
Baywatch 2017.
Yeah, but we didn't recommend Baywatch.
There's some other ones that have a beach on it.
Did we how many? Have we only recommended like 4 beach movies? I feel like it should be more.
Let's take a look through. We got these 4. Oh my god, please load.
Babe Watch might be hold the record of film where section we talk about the film the least in.
Because again, there's not that much to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, Kill, Marry, Fuck, Tie Dye. I'm trying to remember the character's name. Okay, yeah. Like Kiss,
Tie-dye?
Marry, Fuck.
Yeah, the stupid ass names.
Fuck, Marry, Kill. It's like Tie Dye. There's Bodacious.
Lucky and Bodacia.
And Bodacia.
I had to write those down because I'm like, these names are dumb.
Was that in your notes too?
And they were. Yeah. Well, basically, I said Lucky, Tie-Dye. Crucial. I think that was the stoner California.
Yeah, those the whoa, radical dude.
Whoa, let's see some boobs, bro. Yeah, I literally said that, and they go, "What are these names?" And then I also mentioned how Bodacia is just a dumb name too, a stupid name too.
Bodacia. Well, that's her slut name. There should have been a reveal that her real name was like Barbara or something.
It should have been. Be like, yeah, I'm just Amy. Nothing of note, but hey, I'm just Bodacia. I like to have to spice things up.
But yeah, fuck, Marry, Kill though. Tie-Dye, Lucky, or Bodacia.
We're killing Bodacia because she was really annoying. Oh shit.
Now I have to fucking
Yeah,
marry
I would
one of
say
the other
she was
two.
annoying between her and Lucky. I don't know, fuck Lucky, marry Tie-Dye.
I'd probably marry Tie-Dye. She's probably like the nicest out of all of them. Uh,
Yeah, she's like the most sane
I'd fuck
and least
Bodacia for the
insufferable.
bragging rights, and then I'd kill Lucky because Lucky's got, like way more of a bitch. I feel like than Bodacia. Like Bodacia's a bitch, but
They
she's like
were
honest
both
about
like
it.
that is yeah, you do have a point there. That is true. Oh god, it's so tough because both of them are just completely insufferable.
God, like
they
heavens
never
forbid
shut
Bodacia,
up.
a woman, do anything.
But at least you could say Bodacia's narcissism is done for a purpose. You know, she's trying to, become a lifeguard for like the
Parole.
clout
It's put
and
her
parole.
parole because her crimes, because the woke mob was upset about her showing titties on a calendar.
Ugh, those damn religious extremists, the woke religious people.
Babe Watch is a fucking dystopian world where they regulate swimsuit sizes and arrest you if it's too small.
Based on like eyeball assumptions.
Yeah.
And one person's opinion. Like apparently that lady had all of the power in the world to determine if a swimsuit was just barely legal.
She had the power.
Only if she had a power glove too.
It's so bad. Do we count Southland Tales as a movie? Because it did take place in a city in California, and there was a beach in the film.
I mean, there is a.
I mean, it's more of like an urban.
There
It's
was
more
a
in the
beach
city,
scene,
though.
So, yeah, it's weird. It's weird to like categorize it because like the beach setting isn't exactly the focal point, but it is a part of the bigger picture.
Yeah, but like a beach movie, it should majority be like on the beach. If it's not, then the beach is just like a background setting that they go to a couple times.
Yeah, I think we should just go with it being, let's put it in a category of like movies that have a beach in it, but they're not particularly a beach movie.
Okay, no,
let's just make it overly complicated.
What is a beach movie? Ghosts can't do it as a beach movie because it immediately happens at that resort thing, whatever.
Okay.
Like it's not I know it's not the entire movie because they have their Donald Trump detour, but like other than that, it's mainly on that resort with its beach and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii is obviously a beach movie.
And then obviously Beach Babes 1 and 2.
Yeah, Beach Babes 1 and 2. The classic Beach Babe movies.
The iconic
Swept
Beach
Away
Babe movies.
Swept Away is unfortunately a beach movie.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Swept Away.
It's so much fun
I even looked through the list and I forgot about it.
It's so much fun to look back and like, what the fuck? We watched that? When did that happen? And then like you have like
this?
You have Vietnam flashbacks of all of a sudden the memories of the movies come back to you.
Yeah, I have my Shinji screaming moments from End of Eva.
Yeah, you remembering Swept Away.
Yep. And Madonna's, terrible acting.
Just awful. And the grape scene. Don't forget the grape scene.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
Classy
technically
guy.
The Last Shark's a beach movie. I mean, I think it's more of an ocean movie than a beach movie.
Yeah, it's more of like a... Yeah, that one's more like... Yeah, like an ocean water type of movie.
I guess then technically we have to disqualify Jaws 3D because that's more of a SeaWorld movie.
Yeah, it wasn't really a beach.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Surf Nazis Must Die. That was beach-like, wasn't it? I remember a lot more warehouses when I think on it. Also, I think, is Surf Nazis getting a 4K release? I could have sworn I heard something about it getting a 4K release. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Okay, here's a genuine thing about Babe Watch we forgot to consider. The fact that the big, climax is this 3-part competition to decide which 3 people are going to be lifeguards. Why wasn't that the build-up to the whole movie? Or, why wasn't that separated into 3 chunks throughout the movie? Why do we have all this extra filler stuff? And then the last, 10 or 15 minutes is, oh, by the way, there's a competition. Decide who's going to be lifeguards. What?
Because they needed to pad this movie out to be an hour and a half. That's my guess.
But like, you can just take those sections and just stretch it out. Like, oh, you have like half the movie could be about the competition. Like, here's your classes for the first half,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second half's that. But they kind of shoehorned that in the last like 15 minutes or so, which is really fucking weird.
Yeah, it's really odd how rushed that last, like, 10, 15 minutes are with the competition, and then it's just like, oh yeah, movie's done. Because we're going to kick Bodacia out. And we're all happy because Lucky was able to become a lifeguard.
Lucky and Tie-Dye and Crucial
buff dude
are all lifeguards now.
Yeah,
Deck.
Crucial, dude. Deck.
For some, like, I can never remember characters' names like ever, but for some reason, yeah, I remember the minor character Deck. Devolve's the beach movie.
Oh yeah, Deserted Island beach movie, but I would still call it a beach movie.
They spend a long time on the beach, so it's fine. I feel like, you know what I'm surprised? 8 Alpha and Omega movies. They don't go to the beach like once.
They never do. They go on a golf course.
They do go on a golf course where there's dinosaurs and dinosaurs come to life, and there's a weird dance scene in it. That does happen.
That did happen, and it was like, what is this? What are we doing?
I mean, I feel like you're already far gone at that point. If you got up to that point in the Alpha Omega franchise, you are already gone.
That is true. They're just kind of doing things, and then, they're just like, hey, we can keep the kids enticed if we put a dinosaur in it,
Two dinosaurs.
Two dinosaurs?
2 dinosaurs? What the fuck? What are they gonna think of next in Alpha and Omega? Jurassic Park, take notes.
Wolf zombie.
Oh no, they already had their scary Alpha and Omega movie. That was the fourth one.
The Bone Temple.
It's like the Bone Zone.
Temple.
It's like Sawtooth Cave.
Temple.
Bone Tooth Cave?
Oh, that sounds right.
Hold on, let me look it up. The Legend of the Sawtooth Cave. The second best Alpha and Omega movie.
Love to hear it.
I think my favorite character was the guy that liked corn a lot. I think he was my favorite. I wish he got to become a lifeguard.
The Iowa farm boy who's just like, yeah, corn.
Yeah, bro, I like corn dogs. He's like, I can shove an entire corn dog in my mouth and eat it. I'm like, yeah, you go, dude.
His favorite site is Cornhub.
Boom.
Boom. Shit, I fucked it up.
It's okay. Boom. Get out, fake porn fan. Get out of here.
I failed. I can never approach myself again.
Never again. Go back to fucking watching, like, Babe Watch.
Yeah, watch porn that's not porn. That's what I gotta do.
What is porn?
Because I'm not tough enough. It's art.
Okay, so Kill, Marry, Fuck. Crucial, the corn guy, or the simp?
God. Kill the simp. Fuck the corn guy. Marry Crucial. There we go.
Okay, well, I would kill Crucial. I'd fuck the simp, and then I'd marry the corn guy.
The corn man.
The corn man. Look, it's a financial investment because people are always gonna buy corn. Okay, that's a financially stable.
In corn.
Invest in corn. This is Ninjai's official investment.
This is what we are going to be investing in corn now. So,
like, question: when's the last time you saw someone not eating corn?
I don't remember the last time I actually ate corn, but I'm just an outlier.
Yeah, you're not even a real porn fan, so I don't know why we're listening to you on corn statistics here. You're not even from Iowa. Get out of here, Cole.
I mean, I live close to Iowa.
Go back to Wisconsin. You're freaking barley to put and make hops to put in water and stuff.
Honestly, it's better than corn.
Get out. You're out. You're out of the podcast. I'm firing you again.
I'm getting fired for being a fake porn fan and corn.
Yeah, exactly.
I've truly hit the lowest of lows.
What was your thought on the epic scene where Tie-Dye got attacked by that squid? You're like, it's just like one of my enemies, right?
I literally was like, damn, this is... I mean, we got bouncing tits everywhere. We had tentacles. This is literally hentai.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, way to go, Rick.
The scene when she's fighting against
hentai.
the pink octopus tentacle, it made me think of the scene in Ed Wood.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was technically an octopus, not a squid, because of the tentacles and how they were shaped.
Cole, it could be a trans octopus. A octopus to squid, okay? We can't judge, Cole. It's wrong.
I keep forgetting.
It's okay. I forgive you. Take this as a learning lesson.
I will.
Good. I'm proud of you. You
did it.
Make the first step towards doing the right thing.
The first step towards righting all my wrongs.
But it made me think of the scene of Ed Wood where Bela Lugosi has to wrap the tentacles around herself and goes, ah, ah. That's what it made me. And it made me go, damn, I wish I was watching Ed Wood. My favorite beach movie, Ed Wood.
I could actually be watching a great movie in Ed Wood.
Cole, let's just stop being a bad movie podcast for like 10 minutes and talk about how great Ed Wood is.
Let's just put this off to the side, and we're gonna just, we're gonna make our new podcast and just talk about good movies.
Yeah, but it's a Patreon exclusive, so you have to subscribe to the Patreon to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should just subscribe for the $100 just so we can get that started now.
Subscribe the $100 so that way we can start the Criterion Clutter show. It's there, people. Yeah. You can hear us talk about good movies.
And Jellyfish Eyes.
Yeah, Jellyfish Eyes, maybe.
Because that's on the Criterion Collection.
It is. First episode will be The Seventh Seal, because that's the first Criterion ever. Ingmar Bergman was just like, oh yeah, this one's going to the Criterion Collection as he was making The Seventh Seal.
When he was making the movie in the 1950s, he's like, yes, this is going to be in a part of a collection of movies that fits some kind of criterion.
He's like, oh yeah, this is going in the collection with Jellyfish Eyes. He said as he was making The Seventh Seal.
That peak film Jellyfish Eyes. That amazing movie.
He's like, yeah, The Seventh Seal, I was directly inspired by watching Jellyfish Eyes, and that gave me the inspiration to make The Seventh Seal.
Yeah, I mean, I might have put in some religious context in there too, but Jellyfish Eyes was the main inspiration.
Yeah, Death with his robes was actually inspired by the main villains that run around their robes in Jellyfish Eyes. That's how I drew direct inspiration from the Death character.
Man. It's even more layered than you think.
The Seventh Seal is also a beach movie, because that's where they play chess. On the beach.
They do play chess on the beach.
So at what point do we stop talking about Baywatch, move on to the next movie?
I was about to say, do you want to keep talking about Baywatch with, whatever is that... I mean, there's only one other little thing I want to mention. The play...
All right, don't tell the mom the babysitter is on acid.
It was like, what the hell? I mean, yeah, I get it. It was supposed to be Tie-Dye, she got an acting gig, but it was just why? And then you get, one of Lucky's most insufferable moments where she's like, what are you doing? This is my boyfriend. Why do you have him acting?
You fucking slut. Oh my god.
I know you needed, a temporary replacement actor, but what the fuck?
This would be the part where
took my man away.
This would be the part where Tie-Dye and Lucky would have a falling out, but then near the end they come back together to unite to beat Bodacia to become light guards. But no,
just shake it off, make up, and then beat Bodacia in the competition.
So, I liked when Crucial murdered all those animals for his plaque.
That was, and he's like, dude, we're gonna do it for ocean conservation, dude. And then, what the fuck? That's not what this is.
Because, bro, I need to, use the Arctic to save the Arctic. Like what Norm said.
Oh, he teamed up. Oh, yeah, when he teamed up with Norm. That was pretty epic. Just continues to show how in-depth and...
Crucial.
connected this whole Nefarious Reels verse is.
Yeah, actually, Crucial, actually, after killing those animals, he developed a taste for business and he became a Mr. Green. Because they have the same, like, ponytail. And he's got
They
that same
do.
weird guru-esque nonsense to them. So it could be, like, canon. Or maybe Mr. Green is like the son or like grandson of Crucial, and he's like rejecting his father's teachings. He's like, "No, Dad, you are poor and dumb. I will become rich and successful by destroying the Arctic by putting homes there for the 1%." Mr.
Because
Green
I'm epically
has
cool like that.
Crucial assassinated, and then Crucial gets reincarnated as Norm's grandfather to help convince Norm. No, reincarnated into that weird seagull to convince Norm to use the Arctic to save the
Yeah,
Arctic.
the like Eagle Messenger guy. That yep.
This is so, man. Baywatch is so deep. I'm gonna have to put this as number one of like all time, greatest movie ever made.
Greatest movie ever.
Yeah, but that means it's disqualified because it's too good for Nefarious Reels.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyway, I think I've run out.
Unfortunate.
I think I've run out of jokes to make about Baywatch. How about you?
I literally don't. I think we can just move on to the next movie because honestly, I think I know where I'm going with picking the better movie, but still, it's just like, let's just get on to the modern pick. I'm going to stop talking and just stalling.
Okay. All right. Well, I had the modern pick, and I decided to do 2012's The Last Eagle Scout. Political correctness. I own this on DVD, by the way, just to make note. I own this on DVD.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So luckily I don't have to describe the film because I can just cheat and read the back of the box. So I have that luxury. And yeah, but yeah, political correctness takes over. Be prepared. In the not so distant future, society has allowed political correctness to go beyond the point of the absurd. For years, the Boy Scouts have been under the government microscope and finally have been mandated to close their doors for good. Boy Scout Cliff Elliott, Nick Whittaker, that's the actor who plays Cliff Elliott, stirs the pot
Yep, gotcha.
as he tries to cling to the last shreds of patriotism and earn his Eagle Scout award. In this dramedy, that's drama and comedy, for any of you non-film buffs out there, none of you cinephiles who don't understand. Watch as Cliff jumps through the ridiculous hoops, avoids the bumbling antics of government cronies, and tries to escape murderous plots against him as he sets out to accomplish what he sees as the ultimate honor, becoming the last Eagle Scout. Also, there's a quote from John McNaughton. I don't know who the fuck that is. A great movie for those who cherish liberty. Anyway, Cole, what'd you think of The Last Eagle Scout?
Oh my god. This was like the longest hour and a half of watching a movie. And again, this is something I literally wrote in my notes because a lot of what this movie was, I said that it felt like watching a movie written by somebody who got called out for saying like something very inappropriate in public and then just gets upset about how sensitive people are, even though he was like clearly in the wrong. And then this is how the movie's trying to paint it, and then he's just kind of trying to act all persecuted. Like, he's literally shoving the boot onto his own face.
Wow,
and then
Cole.
that's what this whole movie is.
You sound like you don't cherish liberty like I do.
Apparently I don't.
Cole, you're making it sound like this movie's bad. That's impossible. This is from the producer of Will It Blend. That's on the front cover of the movie.
What is Will It Blend?
I have no idea, but it's from The Last Eagle Scout. Is from the producer of Will It Blend. And are you saying that guy's gonna produce a bad movie?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, Cole. Okay. Wow. Just so what I expect from a libtard. Unfortunately, I can't lie. I thought this film was kind of funny. I mean, they shot a kid. Cole. They killed a kid in this movie, Cole. They killed a kid.
They kill a kid.
That's based as fuck, dude. When's the last time we had a good kid killing in a movie?
Kids. Yeah, they don't have kill multiple kids though. Like Beware Children at Play.
Look, I'm not saying that this is gold. I'm just saying that, you know what, I gotta appreciate what I get. I mean, this takes place in the dystopian world of Babe Watch, where everything is like you can't. The Boy Scouts America is stupid and dumb, and it's offending other
Apparently, and they
countries.
don't really explain why.
Because America is
So that's
dumb, and we can't offend the other countries, Cole. But you're not paying attention to the movie. Obviously not. You're too busy being
oh no, I
upset.
was.
You're too busy
And
being
then it
woke.
just
That was
kept
what
repeating
happening.
it. And then it just, yep, that's what was happening.
It was an inside job.
I'm,
This film's fucking. I love the scene. Like I like how you get the whole monologue where he's just like, my father was an Eagle Scout, but then he died on his like last as a firefighter. He died out there during
as
a
a
fire.
firefighter, though.
He has a firefighter, and then my mom was never the same. And now they keep tearing
My mom
down the Boy Scouts.
did drugs or something, and then has a shitty boyfriend. Everything sucks.
I just like to know when it was revealed that his dad died in a massive wildfire. I was like, please let this be like a fake setup to get this man murdered, and this was just a cover up. And then it was awesome. I was so happy when that happened.
And then you're like, man, I can't believe I predicted this.
I was really happy because that's what I wanted to have happen. I'm like, please let this be revealed later in the film that this is a cover up and they murdered the father by leaving him to die out in a fire, in a wildfire. And they did. I mean, kind of. It was more like they didn't get the green light to stop the fire to like protect the fish in the river.
No, yeah, they had to protect that endangered species of fish so they couldn't use the water there, you know?
Yeah, so we have to protect the environment, and then they just leave him to fucking die. They're like, yeah, you should leave. He's like, I need water, I'm gonna die. He's like, sounds like a bunch of fucking dumb, stupid, fake news bullshit. Just fucking leave. Just leave. And then he's just like, oh, loose ends are tied.
Just to leave?
And then he fucking dies. He gets killed. It's awesome. There's like 3 different bomb scares in this film. No, not even bomb scares. The bombs go off. There's 3 bomb explosions.
There are a lot of pipe bombs being made by one guy, and he's somehow not on a watch list. I know he was like getting paid off and all that, but he like brought a grenade to school.
And he got away with it. It's awesome. This film's peak.
He got away with it because he was just like, you know, he's spewing lies, so I'm clearly not. Like, I'm saying this myself. I'm clearly not holding a grenade under my desk right now, so why would I have it in the first place? Like, we have metal detectors. Yeah.
Okay, but it should be noted
Seriously.
that like the crutch of the film, like the Boy Scouts are on their last legs. They're at this camp. They're shooting potato cannons, which is very crucial because that becomes like the guy's like main choice of weaponry.
It like, yeah, it's very, because you know that filmmaking technique. Once you introduce something in the first act, it needs to come back in the third.
Yes,
It's that.
It's basically that. But yeah, pretty much. During the shooting range, all of a sudden, bam! One of the Boy Scouts is fucking shot by a gun. And we don't see the guy who's run away, and then the whole Boy Scouts get blamed. They're just like, wow, the Boy Scouts fucking killed a kid. And it was awesome. First I thought he just got shot with a potato gun and got hurt. And that was gonna be the thing. But no, he's dead. Yeah. He got fucking shot and died. That's fucking awesome.
And that causes them to like really decide, yeah, we gotta close down the Boy Scouts.
There's like a bunch of people.
And yeah, that's it. And there's a comedian making jokes about it because, you know, dead kids are funny. That's another thing they don't want you to say. That's another thing they don't want to admit.
They're just
dead
like,
kids are funny. Wake up.
Jokes are funny, people. Wake up. I like how there's just victim of Boy Scouts. It's just like, what happened? Like, what did they do? It was like one of the people in the interviews is like, victim of Boy Scouts. It's like, what happened? I need to know.
Yeah, what happened? And it always is funny that they're indoctrinating these boys, and that's why the turnout should be lower. It's like, yeah, there's definitely there's the possibility of some, you know, kid diddling going on within the Boy Scouts, you know?
Boy Scouts is like, we need a rhyme song, you know. We don't diddle kids. We don't diddle kids.
Do not diddle kids. There is no quicker way for someone to think you are diddling kids than
write a song about it. Can't be little, gotta be big, bigger than my daughter.
Big, older than my daughter, the kid. Don't write that. I'm not gonna.
I'm not. But yeah, the schools have fucking metal detectors. You know, he's got his nail clippers confiscated because of the Great Nail Clipper Massacre.
Oh yeah, the supposed nail clipper massacre, and you can't now clip your fingernails or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, like 30 people did die from the Nail Clipper Massacre, Cole. You have to understand. Yeah. It was they fucking burst out of the bushes of the school, fucking clipping people's nails to death. It was terrible. My entire family died in the Nail Clipper Massacre, Cole, and I feel like you're making fun of it because of how your tone. I'm being very aggressive this episode, I feel like. I'm sorry, Cole, I'm being so mean to you this episode.
I deserve it. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, there's fucking Zeke, or what was Z or Zeke? He's like
Zeke,
the main antagonist. He has all the weapons.
Yeah, he's the guy who brings the hand grenade into school.
Yeah, but to be fair, Cliff tattled on him, and that was cringe.
I mean, he should. I mean, for a guy that like speaks like about sucking off the United States and the Constitution, he should also realize that snitches get stitches, and that's a very important part of the Constitution.
Like,
clearly,
bro,
so...
it's his Second Amendment right to have a hand grenade, so I don't know where you're fucking getting off on your high horse here.
Because of the right to bear arms, he can bring a hand grenade into school.
Yeah, just don't bring fucking nail clippers, okay, dude? Like,
yeah,
what the
don't
fuck?
bring nail clippers, but you can bring hand grenades and pipe bombs, though. That's okay.
That's fucking fine.
Yeah. Nail clippers is when we start to have a problem.
Oh, don't forget the iconic scene. There might have only been one kid death, but one kid does get the shit kicked out of him when he goes on the bus wearing the Boy Scout uniform.
Yep. Yeah, he goes with the Boy Scout uniform, and the bus driver does nothing about it, and then the kid that gets beat the shit out of, which is his brother, he gets punished because, you know, he wore the dreaded Boy Scout uniform.
He's like, not the kid that got beaten up.
Why were you wearing this uniform? Don't you know it's terrible and cringe?
It makes me think of the video about, like, the two kids in the principal option, and one has their, like, head sucking, and he's like, well, he called me a poop head, so I hit him over the head with a rock. He's like, well, you know, it's wrong for you to call him a poop head, but you shouldn't have hit him over the head with a rock because of our zero tolerance policy. Neither one of you will be able to watch Stuart Little at the end of the year. Now, come over here. Let me give you a kiss. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you. You seen that video, right?
No, actually.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna find it and send it to you real quick. Oh yeah, let's not forget that technically. Don't forget.
I was about to say, there was another character I know that was in one of the other Boy Scouts that gets kind of glossed over. That's the tech geek one.
Yeah, the one that steals a phone and destroys it to make a Apple Watch.
Yeah, he makes an Apple Watch, stealing his dad's phone. I mean, technically his dad wasn't using it, but he still stole it, you know? So there should be some consequences for that, obviously. But no, nothing. And then he kind of... I mean, there's a very important plot point, I guess you could say, also in the movie where our main protagonist did take a picture of the shooter, but then it's just, like, not talked about for, like, an hour, and then they, like, bring it up an hour, and then they bring it up, like, before the third act, and they're like, oh, I know who killed the kid. And that's when we get the plot twist reveal that it was Zeke.
Bro just needed to zoom in and enhance.
Yeah, and the least shocking reveal ever, you know? Insane.
Insane in the membrane. But just to note that the Boy Scouts is set to end on September 12th. And then we immediately cut to September 11th. So 9/11, he's just like...
Love it.
He's like...
just 9/11 the whole time.
And he's just like, well, tomorrow will be the darkest day in American history. That's what he should have said.
It would have been more funny. Just imagine saying that on 9/11.
It would have been fucking
And then
awesome.
someone's just looking, going, "Excuse me? Hey, guys, we forgot it. Did we not forget about 9/11?"
Well, he does put up the flag. I think it was like a big thing. It's just like, we can't let you put up the flag because you will offend other countries if we do that.
Yeah. We can't show our own flag. We gotta show all the flags. Even the... I was trying to think of a fake country. Even, Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia. It took you a bit.
Sorry, I was like, oh shit, Kick-Ass, yeah, nope, Malaysia.
Yeah, the micronation. Anyway, I found the video, so I'm just gonna send that to you real quick so you can look at it later.
Cool.
Yeah, there's these two cronies from the government that are like trying to hunt him down because he's like, I've got to do what's right, and I gotta fucking, Boy Scout of America it up here, patriotic as fuck.
We gotta be patriotic.
Super patriotic. Oh yeah, don't forget he likes this one like musician. He's like, he talks about America and freedom and hot girls.
Yeah, Robin Richter.
Yeah, Robin Richter. And then the betrayal and then like during the climax of the film.
That was hilarious. And then you see him, and then his face is just like, I cannot believe it. He's a shill.
My entire life has been a lie. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like Zeke broke up with Craig's. What the fuck was his character's name again? I think it's just Craig something. Cliff Elliott.
Cliff.
Yeah, Zeke was dating Cliff's sister, but they broke up, and he's like, you owe me money, bitch, and I'm gonna fucking kill you with my gun. I'm gonna put a pipe bomb in Costco.
I'm gonna commit domestic terrorism just to get back at you, you know? And if people get mad at me, I can just say it was just a prank.
It was just a very epic prank. I was trying to defeat the fucking Boy Scouts. You don't understand.
Yeah, guys, I was doing this to officially end the Boy Scouts, all right?
I end it more than it already was ending.
I was just trying to push the funeral a lot earlier.
Moving it on to 9/11.
Yep, and then 9/11 happened.
This is the real 9/11 was the ending of the Boy Scouts.
And the exploding outhouse represents the Twin Towers.
Damn.
I know, it's a very deep commentary about post 9/11 America and the Bush administration. Lots of subtext going on in this.
But yeah, eventually Cliff has had enough, and he fucking drags Zeke out to this fucking political convention thing with a gun to his head. It's just like, listen here, you fucking libtards. I'm gonna fucking kill Zeke until you do something, bring back the Boy Scouts or whatever. And it's just like, oh, really? They're evil Germans now, the libtards. Oh, how are you going to do that, Cliff, if your favorite musician is with us? And it's like, I can't believe you're a sellout.
I cannot believe you're a sell. I cannot believe you sold out.
How can you do this? How could you sold out?
I cannot believe you sold out. How could you have done this?
How could you have sold out?
I can't help you out of this one, friend.
I bought all your CDs, but I can't buy you out of this one.
I can't do it anymore.
Very sad.
It's unreal.
Very sad, and I'm gonna cry. I kind of forgot where was that with the movie. Oh yeah, he has to flee, and he gets away.
Yep.
And
he had to boldly flee.
Yeah, he to boldly fleed away from this, from the suburban Knights to Kick-Assia.
Yep. To Kick-Assia to end everything once and for all, with the help of Mudeep.
Yeah, his game plan right now is basically he's gonna become an Eagle Sight. He's gonna do it, guys. Like, for reals, it's gonna happen.
He's gonna do it.
It's gonna be so fucking cool when he does it.
It's gonna be so epic when he finally gets that Eagle Scout badge.
Yeah, he's gonna raise those flags. He's gonna,
He's gonna stick it up to the woke moralists.
It's gonna be so epic. Eventually, oh yeah, don't forget that fucking a pipe bomb went off while him and his sister were in the elevator, and they didn't die from that for some reason.
Yeah, one of the few pipe bombs that were presented.
Just note there, but
when
they do go there, and it's like, Cliff, you're gonna become. Well, he goes back to the camp, and they're like, Cliff, we're going to make you an Eagle Scout because you stand for patriotism and greatness. And then Zeke
Hmm.
tries to fucking kill him and get it recorded so he looks so fucking cool. Oh yeah, and he has poo poo diarrhea. Cliff does because he had bad barbecue sauce because I guess he just drank barbecue sauce because it's American.
Yep. Everything needs to be American, you know?
Yeah, but he knocks out Zeke and he gets him out of the outhouse. But there was a third pipe bomb. Mr. President, a third pipe bomb has hit the outhouse. And he gets blown up and everyone's sad. But it turns out Cliff, he actually faked his death. He's not dead. He's still
I
alive.
know. I was like, what? He faked his death? Who could have seen this coming?
And he will save America. As I mean, it's interesting that technically the villains win. Like, Zeke just gets away with it. So, like, that's kind of epic.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Kind of pays
So,
for
it's
a
not
downer
really-
ending like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is, yeah, not really the ending I was expecting for something like this. And, good on them.
And then he's like, I will be the last Eagle Scout. Then disappears and says Cliff Elliott will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Doomsday. Oh, I'm so excited for when he returns.
He returns with the Eagle.
He brings an actual eagle with him.
No, but he brings the Eagle from the Johnson family Christmas dinner.
Oh, that eagle. Okay.
Is the Eagle. What we need to do like the Avengers Endgame thing where the portals are open and in walk in the characters, but they're just characters from Nefarious Reels recommendations.
Yep.
So you get the Eagle, you get the last Eagle Scout.
The entire cast of the Nostalgia Critic.
Oh yeah,
trilogy.
just replace it. There has to be it somewhere where it's just like every single character from the Nostalgia Critic movies just coming through the portal. And if not, then someone needs to get on that shit right now.
We gotta do it. Honestly, Avengers Doomsday would be much better if we just, basically made it as, a hybrid of Kick-Ass, The Suburbanites, and To Boldly Flee all combined together.
It's gonna be fucking epic, dude.
It's gonna be sick! Ah! Nice on.
Oh, yeah. Nice approach. Anything else you got left to say about the last Eagle Scout?
I will say this, though. I was considering putting this lower, but after I think both watching Babe Watch and then talking about this, I'm like, okay, this is not as insufferable as I was making it out to be earlier, and there were some kind of very goofy moments that do help it, but it is also, I still stand by saying that it's a movie that is a bit too on the nose with what it's doing, especially when that one politician's last name was literally Marx. Like, you guys are not being subtle.
No, dude, it's deep. You just don't get it. See, you don't understand, Cole. See, Marx is actually a deep cut to that guy who liked communism a lot.
Yeah, so what you're saying is this is a deeper, the last Eagle Scout's a deeper criticism of communism than Animal Farm ever was.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's 100% what I'm saying. I mean, you have to admit, it was a fun little thing. Plus, this came out in 2012, so this was pre-Donald Trump era, so that makes it kind of interesting. Don't worry, the next conservative film I'll recommend will be 2018's The Trump Prophecy.
Oh my god.
I think that's 2 hours long. It'll be great.
Oh, fuck. I do have one question, though. How did you hear about this movie?
Okay, so how I discovered The Last Eagle Scout was someone recommended... it was this podcast. It's like No Such Thing as a Bad Movie. I think it was called. It has Colin from Brethren Media, and I think this was like the latest thing. Like I remember hearing it because it was like on Sardonicast. The Sardonicast subreddit posted about Ben and Arthur being talked on there for that podcast, and I went
Okay.
there and I checked out like the first 5 minutes of their like latest episode, which is the last Eagle Scout, and they were just like, "Oh, the only way you can like watch this movie is to buy it off the guy's eBay account," and I was like, "Huh." I should pick this up on DVD. And then I did. And then I sat on it forever. Then I kept thinking, in July I should recommend it because it's patriotic. And I kept forgetting or not doing it until now.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's how I discovered it.
Epic.
Very epic. Here, let me look up how long the Trump prophecy actually is.
I'm so excited.
You can't wait to talk about the Trump prophecy.
Oh yeah, you know me.
Okay, let's see. Nope, yeah, 120 minutes.
It's exactly 2 hours.
120 minutes. The true story about fireman and public servant Mark Taylor, who heard a special message from God about the change in our nation and how he should vote for Donald Trump in the next election. Finally, a good movie.
Finally, peak cinema.
But yeah, I don't have anything left to say about the last
Yeah,
Eagle Scout.
I think I am all good if we want to move on to picking the best movie of the two.
I am.
All right, cool. So, which is your favorite of the two movies that we talked about?
This is a pretty easy decision. It has to be the last Eagle Scout. A kid gets fucking murdered in this film. That's really all I needed.
A kid gets murdered, and you have stifling political commentary.
And 3 different pipe bomb scares. Pipe bomb explosions. Not scares, reels.
I will say, though, it's not as fun political commentary-wise as something like Clash at the College or Terry and Trumpland.
Controversial opinion. I actually have The Last Eagle Scout higher than both those films, though they do have a special place in my heart. It's just, they kill a kid. And there's bomb explosions.
What are these round things?
That is true. That is an iconic line. Pepperonis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't have this. Just walks out. Bye.
I mean, you know what? I'm still gonna pick. My pick is The Last Eagle Scout, hands down.
I'm gonna have to go Last Eagle Scout too.
Boom! One of the rare modern pick wins.
Way to go, modern.
You did it. It's been a hot minute. You crazy son of a bitch.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did it.
You did it again. Yeah, but that's a point for... That's +1 to the peak cinema enjoyers and -1 to the fucking wokies. Stay mad.
Cry harder.
Yeah, cry harder. Anyway, next, we could start doing questions now. So, if you have questions, remember to ask them. And we'll start with the first one, which is from Robert, which is, what movie does this meme describe to you? And the meme is, I said it's my favorite movie. I didn't say it was good. None, because I don't watch bad movies.
Oh, yeah, you definitely... Yeah, we watch great movies.
I have never seen a bad movie ever. So, I've never had this problem.
So I'm just that good, you know?
I'm a true cinephile. I only watch good movies.
I only watch
good films, like The Seventh Seal and the film it was inspired by, Jellyfish Eyes. But more seriously, I mean, I could just cheat and look at my Nefarious Reels ranking. That would be easy to do. But I'll be more off the cuff. I mean, easily the easy answer would probably be something like The Room, or like Neil Breen films. I would say David Ricardo films if he made bad movies, but he doesn't, so I have no problems. That's why I can't.
Fair. Oh, Samurai Cop. We can't forget about that one.
There's Samurai Cop. That's a banger.
That's a classic. Some great shit there. I had something in mind, and now I just forgot it. God, I love when that happens.
Any other films that come to mind just from the get-go?
I know I probably I'm just looking on my Blu-rays quick because I know there's something else that is just like it's bad, but I enjoy it.
Madam Web,
Well, yeah, Madam Web. I
War
don't
of the
own Madam
Worlds.
Web, but that is agreed. It is peak. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm looking at it right now. Miami Connection. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Very corny, but not as bad as some people make it out to be, and it's just overly enjoyable. Yeah, Breen. I mean, I'm just gonna say this one also on the that I'll probably end off with. Jumper with Hayden Christensen. Really dumb movie, but it's like absolutely hilarious.
Clash of the College. Clash of the College
Yep,
2.
Clash of the
Those films just live
College.
rent free in my brain forever now, even if I just admitted I like The Last Eagle Scout more.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess we can go on to the next question. That was pretty simple. Next one is from Landon. What were your favorite books that you read in school for a class?
Ooh. I have to think about what I read in class. I mean, I always say this to myself, but like in college, we had like 2 English classes we were required to take for our like credits and all that, and I took a dystopian literature class, and we had some pretty good books that we read in there. Like we did 1984, we did Brave New World, The Circle, and
Did you read
Handmaid's
1
Tale.
through 1983 first?
Yes.
Good. So you had all the lore.
Well, I had all the context leading up to it, so
Nice.
yeah.
I'm sorry, you keep going.
Yeah, that was very important. Yeah, those were good. I did really enjoy Of Mice and Men in high school, reading that one. There's definitely some other ones I definitely want to reread from school that I think I can see with a much better eye now that I've been getting back into reading the last few years. Like, I'd like to reread Lord of the Flies. What else did I read? Catcher in the Rye. That's another one I would kind of want to reread and see how just kind of goes. Because I thought that one was just kind of like, when I read it. And it was just like, it's like I can see the impact it has, I guess, but it really wasn't that great to me. You got any books?
Well, I did read Mice of Men, which was, of course, a banger. Death of a
Yep.
Salesman was pretty good. I like that. In middle school, my language arts teacher was really always made us read Beowulf, which apparently
Wait.
my mom told me
Oh.
later along the line that was even part of the curriculum. Just that
Huh.
teacher specifically had people read
That
Beowulf because
teacher
you think
just
it's really good.
wanted to read it.
You've never read Beowulf?
I have not.
You should read Beowulf. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of a banger. They don't do it at schools. Apparently they used to, but then they just stopped. And then like that language arts teacher specifically just kept doing it anyway because she's like, it's a good book and people should read it because it's like a sonnet or something. It's like a specific way that's written is like in its certain style or something. I can't remember.
I will put that down. I'm definitely open for book recommendations of any kind.
Yeah, Beowulf's pretty good. You should read the Charles Band biography book.
There's a Charles Band biography book.
Yeah, he wrote a biography. He's wrote a second part to the biography too. I haven't read it, but the first part's pretty good. It talks about his time in Hollywood, like his early days to like the Full Moon stuff, and it's like in his whole life and everything, and how he was friends with John Carpenter, and like stuff like that. There's some pretty good stuff that he talks about. It was really interesting.
Okay.
I really liked it. I would recommend checking out the first one. I haven't read the second book, so I can't recommend that one. But the first one was pretty good. If you're interested in that sort of thing, and since we have such a history with Charles Band,
Mm-hmm. We do have a history with Charles Band.
yeah, even though it's been a hot minute since we've last talked about one of his films, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh, fuck.
I
I
get
didn't like that.
this is going to be a deep cut, actually. But this is way back in elementary school. And technically, I didn't read it for school. But
Ooh.
other kids were because it was in their reading group. And I was jealous. So I wanted to read them. And it was just like book series There's this short little book series about like this school and how like the teachers are like a little weird, and there's like a little group of friends that are just like, man, our teachers sure are weird that I liked, and like I remember the names of the books. It was like it had a certain title scheme, and it's like the first one was called like Miss Daisy is Crazy, and like Mr. Klutz is a klutz and stuff like that. And that was like it's a rhyming scheme to like go forward with that. And it was like a whole series. And I remember reading those, and I really liked it. It's like, yeah, I mean, you could probably read it really fast because it's like literally meant for elementary schoolers, so you would not be like, it wouldn't take very long. You could probably read a book a night if you really wanted to. Also, I don't know if they read this to you back in elementary school, but did they ever read you that like story about like the girl that like likes lima beans, but she doesn't want to admit that she likes them?
Yes,
and then she transforms.
I forget what it was called, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know. That book kind of always freaked me out with like the art and like the doctors show up and they're like, maybe it's measles or maybe it's like this thing, and apparently her body's like morphing with that shit coming out, and that picture like kind of fucking fucked me up as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And she like mutates into like the whole fucking like room of her house for some fucking reason, and she only gets cured when she admits that, yeah, I like eating lima beans. And it's like, it's a really fucked up story. It's like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it was bizarre. Uh-huh.
Right. I just wanted to check if you remember that story, because that just came in my head right now.
I do remember it, so thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that trauma. And, I know a fun fact. Do you remember Diary of the Wimpy Kid? I remember when that whole thing kicked off at school. Like, one kid had the book and showed it around, and the next you know, everyone had that first Diary of the Wimpy Kid. You know, don't you feel old knowing that, like, there were, like, kids who, like, are reading Diary of the Wimpy Kid and, like, weren't around before the first book was out?
I don't want to be reminded of being subscribed to Unk status.
Remember that there was a point when, like, Diary of the Wimpy Kid was, like, the hottest shit, and there was one book, and everyone loved it, and there weren't, like, 20 books now, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how many books there are now, but it seems like is it still going? Let's see.
I think so. If it's still making money, he's still gonna make them. How many Diary of a Wimpy Kid books are there? This is the AI overview, there are 21 main entries in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, concluding with book 21, so it's over. It ended in October of...
It's over!
Wait a minute. Released on October 20th of 2026. Wait a minute. Fucking, it's July. This is a liar.
There's
it's lying.
One more! Oh my god, there's a chronology. I'm on the Wikipedia page right now. There's a whole chronology.
Yeah, there's 21 books in the series. Then there's the fucking spin-off Awesome Friendly Kid series with Rowley, which there's about 6 of those. Then there's, like, special deluxe editions of the books and gift sets. And, like, the do-it-yourself things and, like, movie books. What the fuck? I need to sit down. This is a lot to comprehend.
This is a lot. Let's take a breather.
I feel so old now. 21 books, and I remember when there was only one. This is what my old people must have felt like when... This is what David Lynch must have felt like when he learned that people are watching movies on their fucking phones.
And their fucking telephones.
Get real.
Get real.
I'm going to move on to the next question now before I get too sad.
Yeah, let's just do that before we go into, like, continue in our existential crisis mode.
Okay, so next up, front question is from Mattias. Wilhelm Scream or Goofy Scream?
My gut says Wilhelm Scream, because I like the iconicness of it more.
Like, the Goofy Scream is funnier than the Wilhelm Scream because it goes on for so long. But the Wilhelm Scream is more versatile because you can use it in more situations. Well, with the Goofy Scream, you have to specifically do something where it takes something that takes a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Wilhelm Scream is short, sweet, to the point, so you can kind of put it really in any situation. Goofy Scream is like drawn out, so you have to be very selective. So I feel like on principle, I think out of appreciation, it would be Wilhelm Scream, but if it was in terms of preference, I'd pick the Goofy Scream.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very fair assessment.
Sure.
And that's all our questions, so Cole, wrap up the episode for us.
All right, so we are now done, and we're going to move on to recommendations. So obviously, since I had the retro pick last time. Ninjedi, what is your retro pick for next episode?
Alright, well, as earlier, I implied that I'm gonna recommend something Charles Band related, but I lied. That was just a red herring to be funny. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cash in my Razzie winnings right now and make my double recommendation episode. And I could explain, do a little build up to what it is on why I'm recommending this, but I feel like once I say what they are, I mean the reasoning's gonna explain itself. So we're for next episode we're gonna be watching 2015's Minions and 2022's Minions: The Rise of Gru. So then that way we can go to the movies and then we can watch Minions Movies and Monsters or whatever it's called. Minions and Monsters, and we can go to the theaters and we can watch that together, and then we can talk about that in the episode too if we want. That's a sound of a man just excited to go to the movies to watch Minions and Monsters.
I just want to see how long I could do that.
Yeah, that was pretty long. I was worried you were actually gonna like die or something or pass out. He died for his craft. It's what he would have wanted.
I died for the sake of art.
Yeah. But so, if you don't want to be spoiled for Minions or Minions: The Rise of Gru, how about checking out those movies in advance? How about also liking and subscribing? That'd be pretty cool. And, you know, you can ask us questions. That would be kind of awesome. And, you know, also Patreon. We have a Patreon. We're trying to get to $100 to do our Criterion show that we want to do. And every little bit helps. Spotify, we got some episodes on there. And we have a Blue Sky account that you can check out that I don't update. And you all have a good day and have a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius. Happy Last Eagle Scout.
Happy Babe Watch. Happy Baywatch.
Happy Tie-Dye.
Happy Bodacia. Happy Boy Scouts.
Yep, happy Boy Scouts.
Bye-bye.
Bye.